Hi, everybody. Listen, there are just some crazy ass apology tours happening right now with the Olympics. There's just so much going on, okay? So we got to talk about it, because we do talk about it. But let me fix this damn hair. I'm sorry. Can't get it right. Can't get it right. Apparently, organizers for the Olympics in Paris apologize for the opening ceremony Last Supper parody video. So Paris organizers have apologized to the Catholics and the Christians groups angered by the opening of the Olympics game. The opening ceremony that parodied Leonardo da Vinci's Last Supper painting, the segment which resembled the biblical scene of Jesus Christ and his apostles sharing a last meal before his crucifixion, featured various drag queens and singer made up as the Greek gods of wine. This drew dismay for the Catholic Church and the religious rights in the US. The creative director of the opening ceremony, by the name of Thomas Jolly, said, "I did not intend to be subversive or to mock or shock. In France, we can believe or not believe. In France, we have a lot of rights, and I wanted to convey those values throughout the ceremony." Y'all let me know your thoughts. I mean, I'm glad that there was an apology. I do personally feel like whether you believe in somebody's beliefs or not, it's not okay to just go out there and offend a bunch of people, a group of people. Yeah, I don't think it's okay. Just my opinion. Also, it doesn't seem like there would be a lot of inclusivity if you're out here offending a religious group or any kind of a group. There wouldn't be a lot of inclusivity for these games. But at the end of the day, like, here's my question, y'all. Why all this? Like, why are we doing all this? You know what I mean? Like, what does this piece of art and all this have to do with, like, the games? Like, could something different have happened? What if it was a performance of some sort? I'm not really sure, you guys. Like I said, honestly feel like, I'm open-minded about a lot of things, but if something is offensive, it's offensive. And also, like, if you get an eerie feeling about something, there's a reason for that. I also tend to listen to, like, a lot of, like, my conscience and, what is your spirit telling you about certain things? Because those are things that are unique to each and every one of us, if that makes sense, as humans. You can't, like, somebody's soul, somebody's spirit, that kind of thing is so unique, right? If you believe that you have one or not, okay? My thing is that did they, like, perform this in front of other people? Was there rehearsal? Was there practice? Like, did they, like, think about, you know, surveying others before going this way or this route, right? Because at this point, nobody's really paying attention to the games. They're paying attention to the opening ceremony, the controversy, and the different kind of themes to it. There's a level of outrage to this. Some of you guys in the comments have said, Rabbit, this is this. And like I said, I respect what you guys think. I went to my comments, and shout out to everybody that has made comments. And I'm like, I have to be very careful. I know that people have felt some type of way. I've had some people leave. Shout out to you guys. It's okay. Like I said, I'm very, like, open about certain things. Some folks have said, like, I couldn't watch the whole opening ceremony. It was just too offensive. It is what it is, right? So I want to shout out one of my members who said, what's cracking me up is that people are calling it satanic when it's actually biblical, perhaps satirical, but no less biblical. LOL. Shout out to my member. There's other people who have said, in the French Revolution, the royals lost their heads. It's just history. And that was pertaining to the woman that was holding her head. Y'all educated me on those comments about it. Thank you. Shout out to you guys. Like I said, like, I love that we have differences of opinion and we're not, like, offending each other or eating each other up in the comments. So shout out to you guys. So somebody in the comments said, I think everyone is overthinking this. There were many cultural references, some meaning more to the French than us, maybe. Look up articles about the cultural references in the opening ceremonies. They are much more meaningful than those cute cartoon characters and other things we have seen in many prior ceremonies. Don't use X as your source of news. Shout out to this person. All right. Just like I said, I don't just look at X. I was just showing y'all what was going on at X, different things that people were saying. I use different sources, not just X. But thank you. Somebody said in here, in France, we've always criticized religious bigots. I think this says Moliere made fun of them and their hypocrisy. Somebody you guys have said it's just evil. That's all it is. It's just evil. And people have said, I agree with you. And some of you guys have said, hello, Rabbit, I'm from European descent. The beheaded woman symbolizes the French Revolution. It is historical content in art form. Some folks have said demonic. They also mocked the Last Supper. So, like I said, like everybody's got a difference of opinion, and I appreciate everyone. Now, here's another apology that the Olympics had to give. And this one I thought was interesting too. So, the Olympic organizers apologized for identifying South Korean team as North Korea during the opening ceremony. Now, how they made that error, I'm not really sure. But the International Olympic Committee has issued an apology after kicking off the 2024 Summer Olympics with an unfortunate error. The IOC spokesperson, Adam Mark, addressed deeply regrettable error during our press conference on Saturday after announcers during Friday's ceremony announced a team for the Republic of Korea, South Korea, as the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, which is North Korea. He says, we apologize wholeheartedly, said Adam, adding an operational mistake was made. We can only apologize in an evening of so many moving parts that the mistake was made. We also apologize to the people from the Republic of Korea for that. Sorry for that error. So he made the president of the IOC made an apology via the telephone as well. And there are multiple mistakes being made during these Olympics. Now, going back to a little bit of the reference, they're also apologizing about the opening ceremony. Are they losing money? Is that the issue? Because it sounds like maybe ads or folks are not necessarily down with everything that's going on. And you would think that, you knew that you're inviting various countries. So whatever opening ceremony you're going to have out there, okay, it's going to be like people are not going to be married to certain things, right? And you have to be mindful. You might be offending a shitload of people and not even be aware of it, right? That's just my thought on that. But shout out to you guys that gave me your opinions and comments in the chat. The other thing I want to just point this out is the level of censorship that's happening when you're talking about the Olympics. There are some videos that I know that have been taken down. Some creators have also received strikes. Shout out to Cinema Shogun. Like I said, it doesn't really matter in my opinion. It's if it's freedom of speech, your speech doesn't have to be aligned with what I believe in. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to agree or believe everything that I believe. I don't have to agree with everything that is set out there. Nothing like that. But the fact that you have creators like Cinema Shogun and others that are receiving the end of somebody, that is upset with your opinion, what is all of this about then? Like, I can't censor everybody. People are always going to attack you for your opinion, and then they're going to try to censor you. So it seems to me that the Olympics and those powers that be are trying to get away from supporting any of the stuff that they've put out there. You guys offended a lot of people. Stand on the mess that you made. You apologize. Clearly, you effed up, unless you take your apology back, which would be crazy. But I'm just going to say that. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm just a little person with an opinion here. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like button. Bye, guys.